This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Monday, May 4, 2026, and this is the After Hours session. Now, let's get into it. The S&P 500 closed flat after a volatile session, while the Nasdaq surged on tech earnings. The VIX spiked to 16.99, signaling heightened fear as geopolitical tensions and mixed macro data weigh on markets.
The S&P 500 closed at 720.65, up 0.28%. The Nasdaq 100 rose 0.96% to 674.15, while the Dow fell 0.33% to 495.2. Top gainers included Bain, up 990%, EUR up 643%, and MSDP up 181%. Top losers were F5WS, down 99.8%, IPOFWS, down 99.77%, and SBTKW, down 99.6%. The technology sector led with a 1.49% gain, while energy lagged with a 1.34% loss.
Now, let's break down the corporate news.
Core Scientific reported disappointing Q4 results, while Bitcoin short-term cost basis approaches profitability. Ethereum holders are back in profit, and the market is watching for $3,000 price target. SEC filings today included 8Ks from Jaya, West Enclave Merger Corp., Glue, Arkn, and PFLT. Dividend ex-dates include Flood, Mint, XCCC, Roman 46, and OILC.
Moving to the macroeconomic data. The Fed funds rate remains at 3.64%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is at 4.39%. Inflation remains elevated, with CPI at 3.29% year-over-year and core PCE at 3.2%, both above the Fed's 2% target. Real GDP growth is at 1.99% annualized, and non-farm payrolls added 637K in March. The unemployment rate is at 4.3%. Tomorrow, the EFFOMC meets at 19:00 UTC, with a rate decision expected. The UK's BOE also meets on Thursday. Let's check the risk environment.
Risk desk is quiet today. No elevated signals.
Now, let's look ahead.
Watch the S&P 500's resistance at 724.87 as the Nasdaq 100 continues to outperform. The EFFOMC decision tomorrow will be key, with the 10-year Treasury yield likely to remain under pressure. Gold is rising on safe haven demand, and Bitcoin is showing resilience amid market fear. Keep an eye on the Fed's policy signals and the upcoming economic calendar.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the Tokyo session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.